Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing really well and you are enjoying this second summer that we're kind of having, which is weird, but nice. I'm an absolute sun baby, so I'm always happy when it's sunny, but it also means that I'm going to try and film this quite quickly before the sun comes around in this window and you can't see anything. If you're new here, then welcome. My name is Heather and I am a makeup lover. I'm really passionate about cruelty-free beauty and the fact that we just don't need to be testing things on animals. I find it super frustrating when I'm watching other beauty YouTubers, and as somebody who wants to be cruelty-free, I often can't use most of the products that they talk about. So I wanted to create a place where it's just super easy, super plain, that anything talked about is cruelty-free, you can buy it, it's all good. So the focus of today's video is going to be this bad boy, and this is the Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes Mascara from Charlotte Tilbury. Now, I love Charlotte Tilbury makeup. It is my favourite overall brand of makeup. However, it is expensive, I acknowledge that. I do think that most high-end makeup is overpriced. It is. I mean, this is £22, I think I paid for this. I'll have everything linked below and you can check it out, which is a lot for a mascara, okay? But I am also somebody that really wants to enjoy my makeup routine, and packaging for me is part of that. So, you know, I just kind of accept it at this point. Whenever I see anybody wearing a full face of Charlotte Tilbury makeup, I just always think they look absolutely amazing. I just love the aesthetics of it. I love that kind of very feminine but glowy kind of aesthetic, and I just think it looks beautiful. So this is not sponsored by Charlotte Tilbury. I should probably make that very clear. I just wanted to be very upfront about the fact that I do really like her products. However, that does not mean that I'm not going to be honest about this, because at the end of the day, if a product doesn't work and it's not good, then I'm not going to buy it no matter how pretty the packaging is. Oh, and before we actually get into the products, please like this video, please subscribe to my channel. This is very much a new adventure for me, but I'm really enjoying it. So if you would like to support me and this channel as hopefully it grows, then please do subscribe and like and comment and just do all the nice things. I'll have everything that I already have on my face linked below. I have used my other Charlotte Tilbury kind of products, but this isn't a full face of Charlotte Tilbury just because I wanted to make this kind of all about the mascara. But I do want to throw in a little mention for this little bad boy. So I got this in the Cult Beauty VIP box, which I ordered a couple of weeks ago, and it was the item that I was actually the least excited about in the whole box, pretty much. But it's really nearly dropped it. Surprised me. Because these are not colours that I normally gravitate towards. I don't really normally wear like pinks on an everyday basis. I like how they look on me, but I just don't tend to go down that kind of route. And then equally with the yellow, I mean, I don't think I've ever worn yellow eyeshadow, but the formula of these shadows is beautiful, and I'm promising you now that I will hit pan on this middle shade here. Absolutely promise you, because it is the perfect little kind of all over wash of colour for me. It's the only thing that I've got on my eyelids at the moment, and I've just been really impressed with this. So I'm excited to try out other products from her and yeah, have a little bit of a play, because I was not expecting to enjoy this as much as I do. I have had this mascara for almost a week now, so I have had a bit of playtime with it, which I wanted to do before I did this video, because I think first impression reviews with mascara specifically are just not really that helpful, because we all know that it takes a few days, even like a couple of weeks for a mascara to kind of bed in, if that's the right word. Like, you want it to dry out a little bit, you kind of want to get used to the wand, used to the formula, used to all of that. So I wanted to come into this with a little bit of experience so I can talk through kind of what I found with it and how I found it's best to use this. I also don't feel like I've seen many of the kind of the bigger YouTubers talking about this, because does Charlotte Tilbury even do PR? Does anybody know? Because I don't really feel like I've seen anybody saying, I got sent this, blah blah, thought you might want to see how it goes. Do you know what I mean? I just haven't seen any of that. The only times I've seen people talking about this is either in the Charlotte Tilbury official videos, or they bought it themselves. So yeah, I just thought that was interesting that it has been hyped, but not by the people I would have expected. So first things first, obviously, it's this wand that everybody's kind of getting in a tizzy about. So it is kind of flat. It's like flat on the wider part and then bristles on the thinner part, which is weird, but I like it. Seeing as this is a Charlotte Tilbury video, I am going to use my Instant Look in a Palette Gorgeous Glowing Beauty mirror because it's massive and I love this palette. It makes me feel fancy. Now, I would say with this brush, I know it's kind of divided people a bit because some people have been really enjoying it and some people are just like, what the heck, this is weird. The reason that I really like it is that I don't like a really big, bushy mascara wand. I find it just gets everywhere. But this, it's very large, but it's not like bulky, it's quite slim. So just to show you, sorry, I'm coming to the side because otherwise blinded. These are my lashes without anything on them at all. I have quite long eyelashes, but they're quite light, and so I kind of struggle to look like I have eyeballs in pictures without mascara, which is why I am mascara themed. So I'm going to go in with the first coat and then show you the difference. Okay, so that is now with just the one coat on. Now, I do have to say, I don't think this mascara is a beginner mascara, and I know that sounds slightly strange, but because of the way the wand is shaped and the formula is quite wet, particularly when you first get it, it can be quite messy, and that is the main criticism that I've heard of this so far, is people getting it all over their eyelid. Now, that's normally a problem that I do get with mascaras, but I haven't had that with this because you just need to be careful. Like, the only times I've seen people getting it all over their eyelid, they're like whacking it on really fast, and I'm just like, well, yeah, obviously it's gonna get everywhere if you do that. Just gonna zoom you in ever so slightly. I say ever so slightly. I'm gonna really zoom you in. There we go, that's a bit better. And you can see it's given a really lovely, like, fanned out effect, which is something that I really struggle to find with mascaras. I often find that they give me like a lot in the middle, and I don't want that. I want my eyes to sort of that kind of false lash winged out kind of effect, but without false lashes. So I've dipped into the tube again, and we're just gonna go in with another coat. And I just realised that I have pen on my face. Well done, Heather, well done. Now, it's worth saying at this point that I don't use the flat edge in the way that Charlotte Tilbury suggests that you use it, but I like it being there. Because of the shape that it gives the wand, I find this so much easier to use and to get a really precise application than I think I would if it was round. So I know it's weird, and I don't use it the way it's shown, because let's face it, who actually uses makeup in the way that they tell us to? But I really enjoy it. And I have to say, this is the best one that I've ever found for doing your lower lashes. Just because it separates them so beautifully, but still actually coats them. Like, now, they just look like darker eyelashes. And I really love that more fluttery effect. I don't want a clumpy lash, I want a thick fluttery one. And there we have it. Okay, so that is the mascara applied. I spoke about it in my video last week, which is my everyday favourites, and it's the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and this has been my favourite for 2 or 3 years now, and I think this one might rival it. This one doesn't smudge as easily as this one does. By the end of the day, particularly if I put this one on my lower lashes, which normally I would use the waterproof version, it smudges. This one hasn't done that yet, and it has been pretty warm this week, so I've been really impressed with how this one holds up. Okay, so that is my little demonstration and review of the new Charlotte Tilbury mascara. I would do like a little roundup, but I think it's pretty clear I'm a fan. I've been using this, like I said, for nearly a week now, every day, and I just think it's just beautiful. I really, really do. I think it's got a bit of a bad rap from a lot of people. But like I said, because they're just kind of like whacking it on really quickly and quite slapdash, and you can't use it like that. It does need to be a little bit more careful, and for some people they're like, I have not got time for that. But for me, because mascara is like my main makeup item, for me it's the most important thing, so therefore I'm happy to take a little bit more time over it. I have to say, I think the wand is really, really clever. I don't use it the way that they kind of tell you to, but I still really, really enjoy it. Okay, my camera ran out of battery and I can't remember what I was saying. So, to summarize, love this mascara. Not a beginner one. Need to take your time with it. Why is it so expensive? Because I'm probably going to spend a lot of money on this in the years to come. If you have enjoyed this video and you would like to see more from me, please do like it, subscribe to my channel, check out my other videos. I've got a few up there now, and I'm really, really excited to keep filming on this channel. I just really enjoy making these videos and just talking about makeup in a very kind of chilled out sort of way, and I hope that you have enjoyed it. I release videos every Friday at 11 AM, so yeah, please do subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Huda, hula. Excited to try out other Huda, I can't say.